Kirk, mayor of this beautiful city. I want to welcome you all here today. And you are standing at Industrial Lot 4, Commercial Lot 2, otherwise known as I2C4. Before I actually make my remarks, I just want to introduce a few people who are here up on the wharf. We have the President of the City Council, Jackie Hardy. City Councilor Joe Scialino. City Councilor Ann Mulcahy. City Councilor Greg Verga. And City Councilor Safathia Taken Romeo. We also have some other local and state officials that I want to introduce, and some of us will be making remarks. Louis Elisa is the Executive Director of the Seaport Advisory Council for the Commonwealth. Sarah Garcia is the Community Development Director for the city. And Barry Pett is here on behalf of Senator Tarr's office. We appreciate that. I also want to recognize Mike Hale, who's running for mayor, I think. No thanks, he says. I'll go into we have a lot of thank yous that we have to do, but I just want to take 2 seconds. This land that we are standing on was declared blighted, decadent, and substandard in April of 1962. I was 4 months old. A year or so later, the Gloucester City Council adopted the Urban Renewal Plan that officially identified this parcel as I4C2. In the mid-60s, the buildings were taken down, and ever since then, the land has been vacant. In this past week, the newspaper referred to this as the first ever ribbon cutting in the history of Gloucester for a vacant parcel of land. But I want to just tell you something. This lot is not vacant. This lot is filled with the hopes and the expectations for the prosperity of our city, of our downtown, and all of the families who call Gloucester their home. And today is about ushering in that new era for our working waterfront and Gloucester as we celebrate this parcel's return to productive use. On this land today, we have the Cape Ann Farmers Market. We have 40 vendors, seafood, vegetables, fruits, and my favorite, the sweet treats. We'll also use this parcel for parking, for overflow parking, that is. Not every day. We're still working out those policies. And on Sunday, September 5th, we're going to have a waterfront Celebrate Gloucester concert here. We'll have Charles Neville, Henry Smith, and Gloucester's local talent. We'll buy lobsters off the lobster boats from those behind us, and just generally get people down here to appreciate the treasure that has been unveiled. And there's so many people to thank, and I'm going to go through a couple, and I'll try to go as quickly as I can. You know, first of all, it's the city team that put this deal together. Jim Duggan, the Chief Administrative Officer out of my office, is right over there. Sarah Garcia, our Community Development Director, who's right here. Suzanne Egan, General Counsel for the city, who kept us out of trouble throughout the process. Jeff Town, our CFO, who is a wizard when it comes to municipal finance. Right there. Wait, give us a wave, Jeff. You can't go anonymous. Chris Pantano, who's my executive secretary, who kind of kept us on task, kept us at a timetable. I want to thank Chris. She's the glue that keeps us together. You know, but that's only part of the job. The other part of the job is to bring the deal forward and work with the city council. And this council, under the leadership of Jackie Hardy, they were diligent, they worked aggressively, they were conscientious, and ultimately they made a historic decision for the city of Gloucester. And I want to thank the city council. The Seaport Advisory Council, which is chaired by the Lieutenant Governor, who unfortunately couldn't make it here today, they contributed $800,000 to the purchase price, which was over 50% of the price to acquire the land. And he and his staff, Ellen Sebula, who's over there, hi Ellen, and another staff member, Ed Anthus Washburn. Ed, where are you? Right in the back. Thank you for coming up to Gloucester today. And so many citizens came out in droves to support this effort. Appointed volunteers, individual citizens, anyone who cares about the city of Gloucester and its future came out in support, and also the taxpayers who will be paying the other $700,000 on this project. Our state legislative delegation is always there for us. The Director of Public Works and crew came in over 2 weekends and transformed this lot it miraculously. We could not believe what we saw when they were done. And I want to thank Mark Cole and Mike Hale.